guys, welcome to the vlog. I have got something very special for you guys today. As you know, me and my family build some really crazy cars, and we do pretty much everything as a family, from my brother having a slammed Honda to my dad having his crazy Mustang and his Honda, and all of my crazy builds. Well, my mom has got a really special car for you guys. I haven't showed any of you yet, so none of you guys have seen this, but we're gonna be filming it today, and I really want you guys to enjoy the car. However, I want you to meet my mom first. This is my mom, Heather, also known as Flippin' Kitten EK on Instagram. And we're gonna be showing her 1999 Honda Civic EK Hatch today. All right, well, I don't know where to start. I guess we'll start from the beginning. When you got your car, we'll start with the color. What color was your car? What condition? What was it like?
Well, when we first got my car, it was rather dilapidated. It was silver, old paint that was actually flaking off. It was mildew green. It was absolutely horrible. The struts, the rear struts were blown in it. The engine was blown head gasket, you know, the typical EK Hatch problem.
In fact, it was actually so bad when she picked up the car, she pulled it into the front of our house, and I came outside because I stayed home because I honestly didn't think it was going to be worth getting it. So she pulls up in the front, it's on the trailer. I walk outside and I remember saying,
he said, turn around and take that SOB back to wherever you got it because it's not worth winning.
I honestly didn't think it was worth fixing. It was just so bad, but somehow we made it work. So when you got it home, what was the first things you started doing, and like within how many days? Or?
Well, the first thing I did was we pulled it into the driveway and it was parked outside, and I started going through it, and I immediately said this is going to be my build. I didn't want a lot of help on it, even though I knew I was going to have some. So I go ahead and I have it on the driveway. I go outside and I started immediately stripping out carpet, and as I got deeper and deeper into the car, what originally turned out that I thought was only going to take me 6 months, I could see immediately that this car and this build, whatever I thought I was going to do with it, was going to take me at least a year. I already had that kind of planned out. It was infested, and I mean infested, with cockroaches. I can deal with a lot of animals and a lot of creatures, but cockroaches is not my forte. So I immediately ripped out the carpet, I ripped out the padding, and as I got deeper, I wanted to take out the sound deadening, and I got dry ice and did that. And I just kept going deeper and deeper into the car, and as I went deeper, I started having more ideas of what I could do. Pulling in different ideas of Atasha and Bozozoku and just kind of different themes all throughout the car.
So when you got the car, your heart was definitely made up on what you were doing. You kind of want to go the same route I did with mine, with the Bozozoku / Atasha. Now, of course, we can't do the big fender flares and the crazy front lips because, unfortunately, I mean, it is America. There is certain things we can't do. However, you incorporated the crazy exhaust, which that heart is a 1-of-1 exhaust.
Exactly.
The anime wraps, which comes from the Atasha builds over in Japan. And then, of course, just like the front glowing license plates and the crazy just wildness of the car itself just shows. So the color you went with was something pretty unique. It's like what purple, would you say?
It's a flip-flop color. It goes from like a royal purple into a rose pink and then into a gold. So it's like a 3-stage color flip.
Let's talk about the interior. I mean, I see that it's all Hello Kitty and it's very girly while somehow staying very aggressive looking with the cage that's wrapped through the bamboo. And so how'd you get the idea for all that?
Well, Hello Kitty, as founded by Sanrio back in 1972, you know, it's basically the epitome of what JDM is. She's cute. She's not aggressive at all. She counteracts absolutely everything that I tried to put into the car, meaning the roll cage and kind of the steel and the hardness of the bamboo. Even though it is a soft wood, it's still, you know, it's still a hard wood in the back. So I tried to offset some of the hardness with some of the softness.
Yeah, like you have the roll cage and it's intertwined between the
Yeah.
wood, and then you got the pink racing harnesses around the seats, so it's like girly, but yet it almost looks kind of like
a lot of it just kind of came to my mind as I was doing it. You know, the first thing that I did was I built it up with the carpet, put the seats in it, and then immediately I said, well, I've got to have harnesses on the seats. So then the harness bar came, and that being metal, you know, I was originally going to just do a roll cage in the rear next bar, and put the harnesses to that, but I didn't really quite like the way that looked. So I put a harness bar in, and then I figured, well, I'll still do the roll cage. So I did that. But then after I did that, all I had was just the trunk, and you had flat black of the carpet, and it did nothing for the pink bar. So I wanted something to really make that pink pop out, and what better than bamboo? I guess you don't really get any more JDM than bamboo. So that's why I chose actual real bamboo. It's not the cheap sticky
yeah, it's
laminate.
real.
It's actual real
it's
wood.
real wood. And when you did the bamboo, you actually had to build
a floor underneath. It's actually got a solid wood floor underneath on a floating platform.
So you built up the car, and it's basically on its own platform inside.
Exactly. You can sit on it. I mean, it will hold weight.
And you have. I've seen you definitely sit on it when you're wrenching on the roll cage and torquing it down. And yeah, for sure, like, you definitely took your time on it, and everything is like been done right and done to spec instead of rushing it. I mean, which the car is taking you now?
It's taken me, I bought it in October of 2016. I finished it the first time in September of 2018, this year. But then I went back in and did a couple more things. So the ultimate finish, I guess, would have been in October 2018. So I just got done with it.
Well, as you said, the head gasket was blown. The engine was basically disgusting. So what's some of the mods and things you've done to the engine, and just some of the work you've done to it?
Well, obviously the first thing that everybody does when they get the Honda Civics is the first word that comes out of their mouth is swap. Swap it, swap it, swap it. Swap it for a B18, B16, a K24, a K20, whatever it takes, but swap it. So in this instance, I decided to stick with true JDM. I was going to keep the D16 Y7.
Yeah, and I mean, this isn't exactly a race car. This isn't a build that we're going to be taking it to the strip and running it, or running, cars on the road. This is purely just a fun car. People are going to call it a racer because they don't understand the culture. It's more of just a do what you want, mix a couple of different styles together from Japan, and do something totally different. Kids love it, people love it. Most people don't understand what it is, but does it not just bring a smile to your face when someone walks up and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Bosozoku. I haven't seen that in forever.
Exactly. I love it when somebody knows the culture. I've met several people that they've lived in Japan and from Japan. They knew the culture, and they came up and they said, I can't believe somebody actually did a Bozo car in the United States. It's just something that's not heard of. It's not accepted, and I get that. It's not the norm. And I get that, and that's why I built it. I don't want to be the norm. I don't want to be the type R-Rep build.
Which is, of course, another reason why we didn't go with the huge fender flares and the crazy front nose. There's certain things that isn't Bozo on the car, and of course there's things that are Bozo on the car. We could have gone the crazy route with it and done something just fully Bozo, but then of course you couldn't have the anime. There's certain things that you would have to take off the car. So it's gotten its inspirations from certain styles, and it doesn't follow one specific style at a time.
Exactly. And then there's also durability. I want the car to last. I'm not going to be beating it up. I built it just for myself, just out of my imagination.
Yeah, you can get over speed bumps. You don't have to worry about the front lip cracking, and the fender flares, let's be honest, they do kind of ruin the body lines of the car, and we wanted more of a cleaner, sleeker look. Of course, you stick a huge 6-foot heart in the back, and that kind of throws it off too.
That kind of throws it off. But it is what it is. And to be a Bozo car, you've got to have the.
That's the biggest thing. You got to have the Takiari pipes.
You've got to have them on the rear, and that's the one defining factor, and that's my real statement of Bozo on the car. And so to say what it is, it's a Bozo car. It's a Tasha. It's Hello Kitty. It's
it's
ugly,
JDM.
Ugly to some people and unbelievable to others.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of you guys in the comments are gonna write, oh, it's a ricer, it's riced out, but if you do your research, it's really not. This isn't something where she's stuck, replica parts on. She's got real 3-piece wheels. We've got real authentic racing seats, roll cage. From the paint and body to the engine, everything you've done on it is authentic parts. Nothing is, half done.
Yeah, I've tried to spare no expense. I bought real deal. Even down to my harnesses, which are Cypher. They're the only pink ones that I could literally find.
Of course, you could have gotten some cheap eBay ones, but
no, there's nothing really in the car that's like really, really cheap parts. I checked up on everything before I even decided to put it on, because I wanted to do it once and done. I'm not a person that I want to do it 3 or 4 times and hey, I should have done that and I should have done that. I wanted to say, hey, I did this and here it is and it's done. and I don't have to worry about it.
So for the interior, it's all kind of Hello Kitty. The roof is Hello Kitty,
Exactly.
the floor mats are Hello Kitty, and in the middle of it all, you know, the whole car's pink and purple and kind of got
silver here and
some
there.
silver, a little bit of teal on the hood. And then you stick a big yellow shift knob.
Yeah, I got a couple little, you know, I'm a gamer. I mean, I've been gaming since 1985, so I had to pull quote unquote Easter eggs into my car. I mean, this is kind of like a gamer thing, I guess. So I pulled a couple Easter eggs into my car from Hello Kitty. One of the things that I pulled in was the yellow shift knob. Being that the shift knob is in the center of the car, just like Hello Kitty's nose is in the center of her face, her nose is yellow, my shift knob is yellow. So that's one Easter egg. The other Easter egg is my car, when you open the doors, it really, you take a step back because it really smells like strawberry, which is Hello Kitty's favorite fruit. So my car is heavily scented with strawberries, which I love anyway, so it's a win-win. And the last thing I don't have yet is I ordered a plate that actually reads 11 space 1 space 72, which is when Sanrio originally created Hello Kitty. It is her birthday. That's going to be on my plate, on my license plate. But that's one of those things I gotta wait for. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at my 99 EK Hatch, Hello Kitty, Natasha, Bozozoku inspired. It's perfect for me. It's not for everybody, and I get that. But you know, I try to respect all builds, as I hope that everybody respects mine.
So yeah, that is my mom's 1999 EK Hatch. Of course, mine will be debuting soon, my brother's will be done soon, and my dad's will be also done soon. But if you'd like to follow her Instagram, it is at FlippinKittenEK on Instagram. And yeah, so that is her crazy EK Hatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the car, and you're gonna see a lot more of it. But for now, please comment, like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. That way you get notified when I post a video. And I will see you guys in the next video.